Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and let's start with the overview with the possibilities that it might unfold next hours, days, week, and also months. So as we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave A or a wave 1 finished impulsively, of course, for a B, and a C, or a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. In this case scenario, you are looking at a finished zigzag toward the upside, hitting perfectly the 1-to-1 fib level at $268 for Solana and start to move toward the downside correctively, of course, probably here for a wave 4 in your contracting diagonal and looking for higher prices again for your wave 5 in this blue count. In your in another scenario where we have a magenta wave A here, meaning 3 waves up finished zigzag, right, as A, B, and a C finished wave A in the magenta, and you're looking, of course, for a deeper wave B. Probably your wave B can, of course, reach this scenario and even can reach until the 0.618 in a very bearish market. Of course, it is the crash of the crypto market totally here. Of course, very far scenario, but it is there, guys. I cannot say it's not there. Okay, so yeah, so after this you might see a wave C. However, another scenario is your wave orange, which is your count orange, which is a double 1-2, where you have 1-2 and another 1-2 where you would like to hit is a 0.618 taken from this wave 1, and of course giving us a wave 2 between the 31 and $17. Even, of course, possible scenarios even as well are available on the 0.38, which is the minimum requirement for a 1-2, meaning this area is in confluence between two scenarios, which is the orange one and the blue one, because the orange one can lead you, of course, to another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, the blue one can lead you to a wave 4 and a 5 toward the upside. So we have, of course, a crossroad here and probably moving for higher, starting from the $74 for Solana. Now, if we take a look closer at this impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if we have topped or not. So now we're diving a little bit deeper here. As you know, this correction has extended. We had to extend it as a correction because if we are impulsive here and we're looking for higher prices like in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, because you have finished A, B, C here, right? So in this case scenario where you have 3, 1, 2s and looking for wave 3, 4, your wave 4 has dived deeper and interfered with your zone 1 without taking the wave 5 before, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, your wave 4 interfere here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Even your wave 5, if that is what was a wave 5, it doesn't look impulsive. I mean, it looks impulsive, but one leg. There is no waves in it, right? So the scenarios right now has shifted, of course, in Solana, as we know that W, X, and Y, where you have finished W, X, your Y is a triangle here, just to clarify. And of course, your W is zigzag and regular flat, and of course, triangle. So ABC, of course, for your wave 1, and then finishing this wave 1 in contracting diagonal, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And here we go. We touch the 886 right now, which is uncommon target, to be honest, for a wave 4, but still inside the contracting diagonal, so I cannot complain, right? So it's still inside the contracting diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 probably, or even this might still be your wave 3 toward the upside. Yeah, so if your wave 3 has to look like a zigzag, it still can be, and that means, of course, that we might get like several 4, 5, still like several range here. Yeah, so probably in a zigzag finishing wave 3, and then zigzag wave 4, and then zigzag wave 5 for the perfect fib level target around, of course, the 0.886 and 0.786. This is for your wave 3. Your wave 5 can, of course, be a little bit higher from this, a little bit more, can reach, of course, only to the 371, meaning the 1-to-1 fib level. I'm going to explain because, of course, higher than 1-to-1 it becomes invalidation, as you can see, with confluence with this target. I'm gonna explain the second scenario here. But over than 370, it becomes something else. Of course, not a contracting diagonal. I mean, obviously, this is gonna be longer than your wave 3. So something else than contracting diagonal, which is an expanding diagonal. Very, very rare scenario, but in this case, it can still happen. So what I'm talking about here as an expanding diagonal can be, of course, taken with this yellow count here. You know what? Let's put it in orange, because the yellow always is for the major bullish scenarios, just in my coding. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Expanding diagonal, meaning this can turn, of course, in a big wave zigzag toward the upside for a wave 5. However, still very, very low possibility, especially after this dip toward the downside. Well, I cannot really call such a wave towards the upside right now, but still possible, of course, I mean, but not high possibility. Higher possibility, of course, the targets are still 0.786. Your bearish scenario is that you might have finished, okay, you might have finished whatever it happened here. It can be, of course, even expanding diagonal like this, finished. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 without an extending wave 5, but still can be. It's called truncated. So the most rare case, the most rare case scenarios that we can have here, of course, but because we took the highs, this is the thing. Yeah, we took the all-time high, we took the high also of the wave 3, and yeah, we saw some weakness lately. And I don't know what's gonna happen if we're gonna, of course, move higher. But of course, these are the possibilities right now. Yeah, like moving for one more wave. So we're back where we were yesterday, yeah, as you can see with the past. Are we moving higher for wave 3, or probably right now there is a possibility for another scenario? What if we have topped here, okay, and we move down from a wave 2? Yeah, so again, same as, here we go, this one, it is already there. Yeah, it is already there. So what if we move down from a wave 2? And once we move down, meaning of course we're moving to a wave 4 in the daily that we saw, of course, wave 4 in contracting diagonal. Yeah, so these are the scenarios, guys. Yeah, so I would say, what if even like this was your wave 3, this was your wave 4, and your wave 5 as well, reach just can be truncated. Normally in a contracting diagonal also, there is a possibility that your wave 5 can be less than your wave 3 and still eligible ending diagonal. Yeah, so it can be. So be careful with it. It's very risky, I would say. To be honest, for me, if I am trading this, no financial advice here. It's just my opinion. I would say this is very risky to buy. I mean, it's very risky to buy. Obviously, we have a very, very strong bearish scenario sooner or later. Yeah, so let me go back in the daily. Okay, you know now what's gonna happen on the 4-hour chart. Let me give my opinion here, please. So here is very risky to buy, yeah, right now, because of these big bearish scenarios, possibilities, yeah, just for a simple leg to the upside is very, very risky. So win and loss ratio is, I would say, it's not smart, yeah, to buy it. Yeah. Big scenario, of course, big two scenarios. As you remember, we have big two scenarios, which is 3 ways up, 3 ways down for a wave 2, and probably 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so yeah, and we took the all-time high. We finished 5 ways up almost from the daily. It looks like finished. So the risk becomes big in this area, I would say, to buy. That was it for Solana. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.